I just want to check. Hi, Deepika. Um, if you can hear me nicely, can you please write yes? I don't do questions like based on time period. So can you ask another how exactly phrase your question? Okay, so we can do that reading for you. What should you change in yourself from getting what you want? Okay. Just let me know that you can hear me once. Okay, so let's do the reading then. I won't use the word change. I'll instead use the word like what you do more than what you are already doing. So what I see here is that what is requirement for you right now is the far-sightedness. Like you have to prepare yourself for, make yourself ready so that you can have long visions, like long-term goals. You should have those, and if there's any kind of disappointment that you carry with yourself, you have to stop that also. You have to become more, desperate for what you want, honestly. um, there's a slight touch of this negative energy in you, which I feel, which because of which you are stuck in kind of a loop. You have to come out of that loop and just take a new step in direction. Maybe it require meeting new people, opening up your thoughts and all that thing. So what I see is, like, on a big note, what you require is far-sightedness, like a vision where you can see what is going to happen, or where I can see myself in upcoming at least like 5 years or something. And you have to move on with that without any kind of a what say disappointment that you might have. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Like, you can just write yes in the chat. Okay, great. So there's, like, I can sense a little bit of energy where it's like a stuck. You are like stuck in questions, in a say on a same question. You have to go beyond that. Okay, you have to, this is a kind of a, what I say, opportunity for you, where you have to meet like new people. You are stuck everywhere. Yeah, that's what I can see with the devil here also. Like, you are stuck in a loop, you are stuck, and these are the things, like, you want to move but you're not able to move. Okay, and what is required is just that leap of faith. You have to take it. Okay, at last you have to be self confident enough. You have to do something an extra mile to come out from this position. Okay, because if you won't put any step, or if you won't put any kind of effort, I don't think so anyone else would help you in that. If you'll try to move forward, I can see here with three of cups also that people might come closer to you and help you. So yeah, this is what I feel like. You have to think far and try to meet with the right people, not with the wrong people. Like, don't go into the wrong company, just go into that right company and just keep on working in that direction. I guess that is something that's gonna take you forward and will let you get whatever you want, and just keep this negativity or disappointment side that you have till now. Okay, just do a new start, a fresh start, and a self-loving start. Okay, self-loving is most important. Okay, so hope that helped, Deepti. Okay, you're welcome, Deepti. Have a nice day or night, and just stay blessed. Okay, love and light to you. Hi, Samuel. Good evening. Just let me know you can hear me once. Just write yes in the chat section, and then we can, proceed with the reading. Okay, so let's start then. So your question is, what new things are coming in your way? Okay, so you want like a future reading where you want to know like what's coming forward, something like that, right? Okay, so let's see. What are the new things coming for Samuel? What are the things? I might take a little bit of time, so just hold on, okay? Okay, so that's actually an interesting reading. Okay, so it starts with a calmness. Okay, let me explain to you. There's a shift that is happening actually, and maybe you are feeling a little low because of that, but it's very calm. No, you are feeling low, but you are calm also, from at least as from the subconscious mind of yours. You are calm, you know the situation, you have analyzed the situations, you are aware somewhere. in that. Okay, and I guess that is an ability. If you have it, then well and good. If you don't, then like you have to work on that a little bit, because there's a shift that I can see in the future for you, Samuel. Okay, and that shift is something that will take you into a new horizon, like a world where, or like into a place where you are very open minded. You like you have a very different thoughts and opportunity thoughts, like very different kind of perspectives that are very fresh. Like very fresh perspectives you will have, maybe something slightly different from what you have currently. um I see like there's a lot of balanced energy has to come your way. You have to like just stay very balanced within yourself. There might be some of the incidents come towards you which make you feel a little low, or just sad because of something, or disappointed, where you are like, you just you lost your confidence in yourself. You have to, at that point you have to be act very mature. You have to hold up and put your energies into the right directions. And I guess this is going to help you in that this shift, and that will lead to a very fresh new start of energies in yourself. There's a page card over here, that is page of swords, which is directly like a very fresh energy for me, into a very like aggressive and fresh. Aggressive also in a good sense, like you're directly working on something, but with a fresh energy, new energy, and a very open-minded energies. That's what I see. Okay, and I would also say, like, there might be someone coming towards you, maybe a girl, like with a love offer. Okay, so that could also be possible in here. But all in all, it's all about having trust in yourself, taking that leap of faith, being calm and composed no matter what happens. Just, always, stay together. Don't just spread here and there. You have to focus everything at a one point, and then you have to react according to the situations that you come up with. So I hope that helped you, Samuel. If it did, just write yes in the chat box, and it'll just let me know that you heard it, like whatever I was trying to explain you. Hi, Shelly. Um, you're welcome, Samuel. Shelly, we can do your reading. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. It's Shelly, right? Oh, it's Ashley. Your username is Shelly, so I just got confused. So I'm gonna do your reading with the name Ashley. Is that okay with you? So like what Ashley, like what Justin think of Ashley romantically. Okay, then let's do your reading on how Justin, or like what he feels for you romantically. Just give me a little time, I it takes me a little bit time to, work with these energies. What Justin thinks of Ashley, or what he like about you romantically. Okay. What Justin likes about Ashley romantic. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me process. Okay. Okay, so Ashley, but I see that this person likes. I don't know if it sounds appropriate or not, but he likes that you can wait for things. You are not like very desperate, like you want that. You know how to, you know, patiently wait for anything to come up. If that makes sense, anyhow. Um, there's a very flow of strong energy with the emperor over here. It's like this person likes when he sees you in a dominant position, but yet very calm also. Like you are there at the dominant position whenever it's needed, and he sees you like not overreacting like others do. He sees you as a very cool, calm, composed. Like he sees like two parts of you. First is very dominant one, and other half is a very emotional one and a very sweet, caring, like that. Okay, so like first thing that he likes about you is that you can wait for the things to happen. You are not like just let this be, let this be, let this be. No, you know that every step is going to happen with the time. Everything will happen at the right time. So he likes that in you. He also likes that you are at the right moment of time. You get into the dominant position. You and at the right moment of time you are like, just like coconut, who's hard on outside but very soft on inside, something like that. And there's this thing which is, it's like he's also love your hardworking side, maybe with Eight of Pentacles. Like you put in efforts on the things, and your ability to get away with the things which you know that you're not, which are not serving you any longer. Like if there's any kind of situation and you know that this is not going to be very useful for me in the future, so you just separate your ways, and you put in your energy, your resources into a position where it's more needed. So he likes that too. And he really likes that how nicely you can think of these things, okay? Like how you can calculate things. I don't know if you are good at this or not, but it's what his point of view is. He really likes that. And again, he really likes that you have maybe something in your mind, a vision that you want to achieve, anything like that. Um, he told you. Can you just tell me like what he told you? um, because there are so many things going on. Um, it's a very sweet reading, to be honest, and I don't know if this word is right or not, but there's the people that knows that at which point of situation what they actually should do that will help them. They doesn't take actions. They just doesn't get driven away with this. They doesn't get driven away with the situation. They calculatively think like what has to be done at that point of time. So he really thinks you like that. Do he find attractive? You attractive? Okay. I would say he's not more on the physical part. I would say he do like your personality, and with the queen here, I feel like he do like you as a physically also, but and to be honest, I don't feel any a lot of romance over here. It's just like he this is like a personality that he thinks it's yours personality, and that's very sweet. Things start slowly and slowly, and that's how maybe it's going on. Slowly and slowly, step by step, everything will happen and all that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a friendship. Okay. It's not like just like people do have that first sight love. It's not like that. It's building up slowly, slowly. So that's what I see. But here's a queen which says, and that queen is of cups. So it's like more on emotional side. So he's mostly drawn to your personality rather than how you look physically. So I hope that helped you. If you want to ask anything else, you can, or I'll just wait for. Okay, so we Nige M. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Are you here? Ashley, you can wait after uh, Mr. M. I can take your question. Okay, it's Niger only. Okay, okay. Thank you, Ashley, for waiting. Let me do first Niger. So your question is no contact third party situation. Oh, okay. What is Juan's or Juan's current feeling and intentions towards you and third party? And what way? Nigga, can you just ask me one question? Like there are like 3 to 4 different questions in the same set. So you can just focus on one. Then I can do Ashley's one. Then I can come back to you. Only if I'm feeling like I don't do. Okay, I'm not doing like if I'm feeling, then only I will do your second question. But right now you can ask your first question. Answer it as it comes. I can answer it. I don't have any problem. I can just look up on the scenario, like what's going on and what can happen. I cannot specifically answer the current feelings and all that stuff. Okay. Hi, honey. It's so good to see you. So, Niger, I'm gonna focus on what's the current scenario and what can come up in the future for 3 of you. Oh, so sweet, honey. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really love like how you come every time in my life. Okay, so now focusing on Niger's reading, what's currently happening and what's about to happen. Here I have to say the energies are very messed up. Okay, like it's a lot of mess over here, and obviously a lot of letting down kind of energies. Okay, so let me give me a moment. Let me process through everything. So when I look upon the current scenario, it's actually very messed up. It's like there's continuous fights and moving on energies, or like it's just energy where there are continuous fights, people trying to move on, but they are not able to move on. They're holding things up. There's a lot of energies where it's not clear. Okay, it's not. Everyone has something in there within themselves. Okay, um, it's straight as clear that there's a lot of fight over here, a lot of collisions, a lot of things are, hindering each other, clashing of thoughts. You can say that also. And I'm not saying with the third party, I'm saying in this current scenario, it's between three of you, okay? In three of you, there is this fight going on, clashes of thoughts, okay? I'm not saying particularly in between any of two, okay? So there's a lot of fight, and I feel like someone is trying to move on. He knows that this thing won't end up nicely. It might be you, it might be the another person, but there's someone who want to move on, and at the same point of time, there's someone who wants to hold on these things. Okay, he don't want to let it go. He know that he has this much and he can't let it go. Okay, and there's someone who knows that whatever it is, I don't need it, and I just have to move on. Okay, and when it comes to what is going to happen, it's more like guarding your energy. The person who will move on in this relationship or in this three-party situation, there will be someone who will move on, and I would really, you know, tell you that I guess moving on would be the best, because over here, by seeing the cards, moving on, guarding your energies, and waiting patiently, okay, um, for the things, then only they will be right. Being in this fight and, like in all this chaos won't give any kind of a result. And like someone has to move on, and someone will move on in this situation. There will be one person who will, or you might move on, but holding up these things. You have to leave all these things behind. There will someone who will move on. The person who will move on, he has to leave this burden behind and has to move on without all these burdens, so that, and he has to guard his energies also. The person who is moving on, he has to guard his energies. He has to wait patiently for the right opportunity to come, because the opportunity is coming. There's something nice coming, but it's coming at a very slow rate. And that's what the problem is here, that things are working, but at a very slow rate. Who will move on? Can you at least say the outcome clearly? Okay. The outcome is not very clear, honestly, over here. The outcome is for the one person, and I feel like this is for you. I'm not gonna say, but it's like you should move on, leaving all these energies behind, and you have to stay strong. And for whatever happens in the future, you have to be, this much strong that no one can easily come and penetrate uh, to you and then make you feel sad again. The things that are supposed to come in your life, that are good things, they will come at the right time. But till then, you cannot just wait for something and hold on to the things. You have to move on and keep on working. I hope this is making any kind of sense, or it's just clear. If it's clear, you can just write yes, I can explain you a little more. And if it's not, then I can help you. Outcome for third party. Again, I told you, I'm not seeing any outcome for this third party. I'm just seeing the outcome for the one person in this situation who is going to move on. This reading is not for the everyone, and it can't tell you like whatever will happen in the future. It can just give you the guidance, and it's giving me the guidance for that one person who is going to move on, and that might be you, because as you said, you had this no contact relationships right now. So you should maybe move on, leaving all these things behind, and just stay strong, all that, and things will come to you. The right things will come to you when they are meant to. You cannot forcefully let them in. Okay, is that clear, Nige? Can you just let me know once? Maybe you're not here. Uh, I'm going to sum up for you, Negar. Just listen to me one, okay? In this reading, I'm not getting the situation for all of three. I'm just getting the guidance for the one person for, and that may be you. That you have to move on from these energies, leaving all this burden behind and strengthen yourself so that no one can easily, you know, let you down or make you feel down easily. Okay, you have to stay strong, and you cannot force the right things, or you cannot force the things that you want to come in your life. You have to wait for them. Till then, just keep working on yourself. That is all what I'm getting for you. Still, you're very much welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Ashley, as you are here, you can post your another question. I hope my reading helped you somehow, Nigar. What does AJ think of you when you cross his mind? What does this crossing mind means? Can you explain me like a little bit? Do you mean like thinking about you, or whenever he think of you, what he thinks? Something like that. Okay, so AJ and Ashley. Right, let's do the reading then. What does AJ thinks of Ashley whenever you are crossing his mind, or whenever you cross his mind? What AJ thinks whenever Ashley crosses mind. Well, it's funny because I got Emperor and Empress both, but there's Eight of Swords between them. So it's like a situation that is there, but he's avoiding it. Okay, he don't want to see this Empress or Emperor kind of situation between you guys. He's avoiding it. Okay, yeah, definitely. He's trying to not focus on that much. Can you tell me like what's your relation with this person? Just little bit. I don't want to know in much deeper, but just a little bit. There has been a separation. Hmm. There's a heartbreak that I see, and moving on. So this person is not want to be with you right now. Honestly, he just want to move on because he don't want to be any longer. Think about both of you being together. There's this Ten of Wands, then there's Three of Swords, then there's Five of Pentacles, which all are like moving on from a burden somewhere. Person who have gone through heartbreak. So from this person, I'm not getting those good vibes. I don't feel like he loves you at all, anything like that. He just want to move on and focus on new things. You loved him a lot. Well, you did, or maybe he did too at a point of time, but right now he's not into you. He just want to move on, and he wants to explore more what's coming in his future rather than being stuck in this situation. So he's trying to avoid it and he just want to move on, somewhat like that. Okay. Do you want to know anything else? Like I have the spread in front of me. I can tell you more if you want to know. Because of the heart. Yeah, I can see that clearly. There's a heartbreak over here. Or there's a heartbreak over here. I don't know the reason why, but there is a heartbreak. And because of that, he's like not focused. Does he look at your Facebook? Okay, did he? I don't think so. He did. He's trying so hard not to look at you. He's just trying to move on. Okay, I don't feel like he's anywhere putting any effort to maybe think of you. He's not trying even to let any thought of you to cross his mind. I don't know what's the situation here, but this person is definitely not into you. And if you really like him, and if you think there's any kind of a way, maybe you guys can be together. I think you should give him his space. He needs some time to think about this. It's not like a very like utter hatred. It's more like he just need his space. He just need to think like what's going on and all that. Okay, he'll take some time. I'm not seeing what's can come up in the future, but it's definitely not something you should invest your energies in right now. So hope that helped, Ashley. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Thank you.